Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my January favorites. Now, before I start, I basically want to apologize for everything right now. One, the lighting stinks because there's literally a light right there in front of me, and I'm kind of trying to use my lamp to offset that really harsh lighting, but I don't really have any other options right now because I'm at school, and I'm sure you can see this nice shadow I've got going on here. So just try to ignore that, and I'm in my dorm room, so can't really do much for my background. It kind of stinks, but that's okay. Before I get started on my favorites, I do want to let you guys know that I'm going to try to put links to any items I talk about, videos, TV shows, or anything like that in the description below, so that if you want to find out more about them or maybe go check anything out that I talk about, you can check out the links below. Now, if you find that there's something I talk about in the video that you can't find the link for below, definitely leave a comment and let me know, because I'd love to help you out and I probably just forgot to include a link. Also, don't forget to let me know in the comments what your favorites have been this month, because I'm curious. Starting off with clothing favorites, I have a few. My first clothing favorite is this black hat. And it's a funny story how I obtained this. I knew I wanted just a plain black hat so that if I wanted to cover up my hair or I just wanted to add an accessory to an outfit, I had a plain hat to do it with. When I went to buy this hat, I got it from Lids, which I don't know if any of you guys have ever shopped at a Lids before, but they're known for being a bit pricey. So I went in there just to kind of look, and I saw a hat way high up, and it was this one. And I said, oh, can I see that one? So they gave it to me, and there was a sticker on it that said $5. It was on sale, so I was like, sweet, $5. I thought I was gonna spend at least $20 for a hat. So I'm like, $5, that's awesome, I'll get it. So I ring it up, and the cashier literally said to me, you just got the sale of a lifetime. And I'm like, oh? And he's like, $2.50. Apparently, the hat already was on sale for $5, and they were doing a 50% off promotion on certain items, and this happened to be one of them, so I got this hat for $2.50. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Something else that I have been loving to wear all the time this month are literally just plain long sleeve t-shirts. So I have one here to show you. I don't know if you're even going to be able to really tell, but just a plain red long sleeve t-shirt, because I feel like for a long time I didn't have a lot of them, and it's a staple item. You can literally dress it up, dress it down, you can wear it with anything. I could wear this out with sweatpants, or I could wear it with jeans and a leather jacket, and it would still look super cute no matter how I wore it. And they're also really comfortable. Although, if you're a tall girl like me, make sure you buy them a size up, because one, they'll shrink, and two, arm length is always a problem for me. I always find that the sleeves are too short, but the rest of the shirt fits. So my suggestion would be, if you are tall like me, buy a size up. My last sort of clothing favorite is this purse. I don't even know if it's gonna fit in the frame, but I made a what's in my purse video recently where I talked a lot about this bag. So if you wanna see more about this and what I keep in it, you can check out that video, but I just thought I would mention it here because I love it. I got it from Charming Charlie's. Now let's move on to makeup favorites for the month. So the first favorite that I have is Too Faced Melted Liquefied Long Wear Lipstick. That's a really long title, but basically it is a liquid lipstick, and I have the color Melted Fig, and it's a really pretty kind of purpley mauve color. And I wanted to get a color that I really liked, but wasn't a nude or a red. I wanted something that was gonna be a little bit different. So I picked this up, and I really like it. It lasts a super long time, feels really good in your lips, but I do suggest, if you're gonna get these, make sure you put a chapstick on underneath, because it can dry out your lips. But if you put a chapstick on before and then put this on, it works like a dream. I don't know if you just heard that, but my roommate's printer just made a sound. I apologize. Now, the next makeup favorite I actually don't have here with me because I was home for most of the month of January, which is kind of sad, but my Coastal Scents blush palette is one of my favorites for this month. I used it the whole time I was home because I didn't bring any blushes home, and because the palette has, I think, 8 or 6 shades of blush, I didn't need to bring me home, which was really, really convenient. I will insert a picture somewhere here of it, And if you're looking for a blush palette that is gonna have a lot of colors to choose from, I would definitely check it out. Now let's talk about my book favorites for the month. Going along with last month's favorite, I talked about the first Maze Runner book, and now I just kind of want to talk about the whole series. I finished the third book, which is called The Death Cure. I don't have all 4 with me, I just brought up the last 2 because I already finished the first 2 before I came back to school. But I just finished this book, and this is the last book. This is like the ending of what happens, and then this book is the prequel, which I've yet to read because it is the last one in the series. So I've read The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials, and The Death Cure, and so far I have loved this series. It's really awesome. I don't know how I feel about the ending though. I don't want to spoil it to you guys, but I can't tell if I love the ending or hate it. I don't really know. If any of you guys have read it, let me know what you think about the ending down below, but try not to give away any spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, or do like a little spoiler alert so they know not to read your comment. But I won't go into too much more detail because I talked about the series a lot in my last favorites video, so if you want to check that out, definitely head over there and watch that video. Now for my movie and TV show favorites, I've got quite a few this month. So I did get around to watching the first Maze Runner movie and The Scorch Trials, which was the second movie this month, and I really liked the first movie. The first movie was really on point with the book. It followed pretty much the exact same plot line as the book, just kind of in a condensed form. Although I didn't like that they changed one big aspect of the book in the first movie was the grievers were completely different from how I pictured them to look in the book. So that was kind of disappointing, but overall the movie was wicked awesome. And then the second movie I really liked as well, but it didn't follow the book as much. It kind of like went off on its own plot line, probably just because they couldn't fit everything from the second book in. So it just made more sense to do it the way they did. But overall, I really love the movies. If you haven't seen them yet, I would definitely check them out. And I can't wait for the third movie to come out since I just finished the book. Another movie favorite is Sisters with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey. It was super funny. I saw it with my friend Jessie in theaters, and we were literally cracking up the whole time. If you get a chance to see that, I definitely suggest you do because they're some of the funniest women. Another movie that I watched this month was the Pentatonics documentary. I don't know if you guys know who Pentatonics are. They're an a cappella group that started on YouTube, and now they've won Grammys, they've done worldwide tours, and they came out with a documentary from their last tour, which I actually went with my friend Alex to see that concert. I did a video on it if you want to check it out. But they recently came out with a documentary on Netflix, so I watched that, and that was really good. I really liked it. So if you have any interest in them, you should check that out. And then my TV show favorite for the month is gonna be New Girl. I watched New Girl a while back on Netflix, and I finished all the seasons, and they just recently added another season, so I've been totally binge watching it. And it's kind of like my show where if I have like 20 to 30 minutes and I don't have enough time to watch a full episode of like The Flash or any other show, I'll watch just that because it's only like 20 to 30 minutes, so it's not like it's gonna take up a ton of time, and it's kind of like something you watch while you're doing other things. So like I'll be like cleaning my room or like doing my makeup or something and watching that at the same time. So definitely suggest that show. The next thing I wanted to talk about, which is kind of like a device or like technology favorite and an app favorite. So I want to talk about my Fitbit. I have the Fitbit Charge HR, and I got this after Christmas time. I think it came right at the beginning of the month. I ordered it, and I've been really wanting to get more into like being healthier, working out, walking, that kind of stuff. So I figured this would be a good motivation for that. And at first I was kind of like, well, it's cool to have, but I don't really know if it's gonna work, if it's gonna motivate me, but it definitely has. Some of my coworkers have them too, and we'll do like challenges throughout the week, because on the app you can challenge other people that have Fitbits, and you can try to beat their steps and do all this kind of stuff. So it's really motivated me to kind of start moving a bit more. So actually my roommate and I recently started working out in the gym in our building, so I've been going 4 times a week, and I think my Fitbit is a really good motivation because it kind of shows you your progress. My music favorite for this month is going back to Pentatonics. They have a song called Can't Sleep Love, and it is really, really good. It's super catchy, it's got a great beat, and really awesome lyrics. So if you haven't heard it, you should definitely check it out. But my roommate totally caught me singing in the shower to it the other day, and when I came out, she was like, "What song was that you were singing? It's really good." And I was like, "Yeah, you could hear that?" Oops. And last but not least, my food favorites for the month. So this bag is almost empty, but one of my food favorites for the month has definitely been pretzels. I am definitely a salty snack kind of girl, and I have found myself sitting down to watch TV and eating almost like an entire bag of pretzels every single time because they're so addicting. You just start eating them and you can't stop. So they've definitely been one of my favorite things to eat this month. I know it's like such a simple thing, but pretzels are so good, and I feel like they're underrated a lot of times. Does anybody else do that thing where they inspect the pretzels to see which ones have the most salt and then save those for the end? I don't know why, but I'm like definitely like a type of person that saves the best for last, especially with food. So like I always like the saltiest pretzels. So as I'm eating them, I'll like order my pretzels in order of saltiness and eat the least salty ones first and the most salty ones last. Well, it's probably really strange, but I do it. The next two things I don't have here with me, but I definitely love them. The first is s'mores Pop-Tarts. I know they're really, really bad for you and have like tons of sugar and tons of crap you shouldn't eat, but they taste really good. I've been eating them literally since I was a kid, and when I went home for break, my parents had bought some, so you know I ate the whole box in like 2 days. And my last food favorite is buffalo chicken. Since I was home, like I said, we kind of went out to dinner a lot, and pretty much every time we went out to dinner, we got an appetizer of buffalo chicken, and I think I could live off of it. You know what else is really good? Buffalo chicken calzones. I could die for a buffalo chicken calzone. They are so good. And now that I'm starving, I'm gonna go eat my pretzels. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and please leave a comment below and let me know some of your favorite things from the month, or if you have any of the things that I talked about, please let me know what you think about them down below. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.